Okay, so I guess I'm gonna talk about something interesting. Because people have been talking about like Hulk Hogan and how racist he was and all this stuff, and I never noticed it, but I can understand if you're of color or whatever, and you heard him say the N word and stuff like that. I get it. I never heard it, but I believe it's possible. And I heard that he had like a black daughter, or sorry, black a boyfriend of her daughter. And, you know, okay, I get it. But I was thinking about it because when I was like 10 years old, this like 14-year-old neighbor came over to my house crying, like literally bawling like somebody had died in his family. And I'm like, what's going on? And he's like, Hulk Hogan got beat up. And I'm like thinking, you think that's real? Like, excuse me? Huh? Like, cause I never watched this stuff, you know. I never watched it, and it's kind of funny because I caught the better half. She was watching it, like I don't know, a year ago or so. She was watching it on TV when I walked into the room, and I'm like, "Huh? Why are you?" Oh, I get it. You know, seeing a bunch of big burly dudes beat each other up. I get it. But it was kind of funny. But I never believed in that WWE wrestling. I never believed in the Tooth Fairy or the Easter Bunny or or Santa Claus. And there's a funny clip of Ricky from Trailer Park Boys where he thinks Santa's God and stuff. Like I never believed in any of this stuff, like ever, ever. Um, I don't even like. I call myself a Christian, right? But I can't like. I don't have this like, hey God, I'll talk to you right now. Like I don't have that. However, things have happened, you know, where some kind of divine presence has directed me to do better, or uh, dreams that show, like, I don't know. I was talking about this with the better half here, and I said, am I left hand? Because, like, I'm right hand dominant, obviously. But what I mean is, like, am I, like, on the left hand path? I don't know. Like, I'm starting to wonder because I don't believe in anybody else except myself. Um, that's a weird thing to say for somebody with like a lack of confidence and a lot of anxiety, but I really don't believe. Um, and I've had people who are very Christian try to pray for me and you know get God's presence into my life, but I've never really felt it. Um, I've believed it. I believe there's a God, and I have had things happen. I believe it's ancestors personally. When I get like a download or something. Um, yeah, I believe it's basically spirits from another realm that want to help, and some are good and some are bad. Some want to make you feel like crap, and some want to save your life and make you feel better. And so, that's what I believe about it, the theater and stuff. But I just thought it was funny because people believed in that. There are people who literally believed in that WWF wrestling, and I thought, well, how different is that from all the religions and stuff? Not much, because I can tell you 90% most Christian churches I go to. I'm not saying there's no good Christians, but most of it is a bunch of hypocrites and fake people, trying to pretend that they're spiritual. Same as the New Age movement. Same thing. All of it across the board. So, and I've looked at it all. But yeah, there are good Christians and there are good New Age people. There are good pagans. Hell, even some Satanists are okay. I've literally met some dark magic people in my life that, you know, have good intentions. I don't know why they chose that path, but they did. Um, anyway, I thought I'd just talk about that, about how like theater, um, is like a lot of what this is, that we are, like with politics and all this stuff, we're pulled into this play act, and I don't know how to navigate it. I'm not telling you what to do. I really don't. I wish I did, but that's what I'll say.